Hi, I'm Liam.
Hi, I'm Garrison.
I'm Caleb.
And today we're going to be showing you how to survive in the wilderness like the boys on the island did.
Some of the basic things we'll be making include fires, shelters, and a spear. These can all be used in real-life survival situations. So we want to teach you to learn how to make these things, just as the boys in Lord of the Flies did. Now off to the video. Alright, so this log here, I'll be using for a spear, as well as our shelter. This log is very thick and it will help us majorly with the spear. You see how it's round at the base and you can easily put cross sections through that? It's exactly what we want when making the spear. So whenever this falls, it'll be very helpful for our spear creation. Normally you don't find a nice tree like this out in the bottom. It's already leaning down. So as you can see, I've already gotten pretty deep into the tree. Just a little bit more and it'll be about ready to fall. As you can see, it's already swaying a little bit. Should be down almost any second now. There we go. As you can see, it's stuck on something up there. So we need to pause the video. Now that we are done whittling our spear, we have it as a sharp end that can be used to hunt prey or defend ourselves against enemies. Jack and the boys from Lord of the Flies, like Ralph, Piggy, all use this to defend themselves or attack each other. Just as Jack used them for hunting and killing the other boys, sadly. Now, this spear can be used for multiple different things, and just in general, a good tool to have when stuck on an island. We got to experience firsthand how long it takes to make a spear like this. Whittling this sharp edge can take hours on end. So we understand that the boys had to go through many hardships while making this. So here you can get a close-up of the spear and its tip. And it can be used for jabbing or throwing, like that, at the enemy, as you could have seen in Lord of the Flies. Thank you for listening, and I hope you learned something about making a spear.
Alright, so right now I'm cutting some logs for the structure of our fort. We're gonna need about 3 of these logs, and after we cut them and stack them up, we're gonna put brush on them to create a little bit of a roof. So after we make the roof, then we're gonna have to stack some leaves on the ground to make a bit of a bed.
We will be making the fort or shelter right there where we have the limb standing up.
Alright, so right now we are building the structure of our shelter. And so what we're doing here is we're putting up logs to create like a roof for the shelter, like an outer structure. We got these logs by cutting a tree into thirds. So now that we have that, we're gonna put this supporting piece on so we can put some of this brush on top to create kind of like a roof. We will spread this brush and leaves across the whole fort to create a roof. As well as these sticks, we will also spread these out across. And that's how we're gonna make our fort. Alright, so here is our shelter, the final product. So right here is the entrance of our shelter, and we couldn't really make the same exact shelter that they did in the Lord of the Flies, since they didn't ever specify what kind of shelter they made. This specific shelter is modified lean-to, so we lean sticks up against this top log right here, and we covered it with a bunch of brush. The modification we made was right here, where we just had a door, so if we're coming from this way, we don't have to walk all the way around. We can just go right through there. So this is our shelter, modeled after Lord of the Flies.
Alright, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a fire from the Lord of the Flies. So what you're going to want to start out with is brush from, tall grass or anything you get from the forest that you're in. Alright, so something like this. Alright, nice and dry so you can catch it on fire. And that's going to be the base of the fire. It's going to start everything. So you're going to almost want to put it in a bird nest shape so that you can set everything on top of it. And then what you're gonna want to do next is take a little twigs and wood chips and such and set it on top so that the brush has something to catch on fire. So, and then after that you're gonna want to take these twigs and set them up in a teepee shape so the fire can build up and you can add things onto it like larger pieces of wood. All right. So after some modifications, we found some rotten wood like the boys did in the story to start the fire. And we set it up and it's starting to catch fire. So this would make a very good cooking fire. Not a very good signal fire because it wouldn't produce that much smoke. To start a signal fire that has a whole bunch of smoke, you'd want to take live leaves, things that are living, and that'll create a whole bunch of smoke.
So, in conclusion, we just showed you how to make a spear, a shelter, and a fire. These are all great survival tactics, and they're all used by the boys in the book, The Lord of the Flies.